Lake Como, often hailed as one of the most beautiful lakes in the world, has captivated visitors for centuries with its stunning landscapes, serene waters, and timeless elegance. Surrounded by charming towns, luxurious villas, and lush gardens, Lake Como has long been a haven for travelers seeking both beauty and tranquility. Today we're going to take a trip around this iconic Italian lake, exploring some of the most beautiful towns and the luxurious villas that make Lake Como a truly magical destination. Let's begin our journey in Como, the town that gives the lake its name. Como is located at the southern tip of the lake, making it a popular starting point for visitors. As soon as you arrive in Como, you're struck by its sophisticated atmosphere. This town has a perfect blend of historic charm and modern luxury. One of the first things you'll notice is the stunning Como Cathedral, or Duomo di Como, which dates back to the 14th century. The cathedral is an architectural masterpiece, combining Gothic and Renaissance elements, and its grandeur makes it a must-visit. As you stroll through Como's streets, you'll find plenty of high-end boutiques, cafes, and restaurants, perfect for a leisurely afternoon. The town is also known for its silk industry, and you can visit the Museo della Seta, Silk Museum, to learn more about the town's deep connection to silk production, which dates back centuries. From Como, you can take a relaxing ferry ride across the lake to discover some of its most famous villas. One of the most luxurious and well-known is Villa d'Este, a 16th century palace turned 5-star hotel. Located in the nearby town of Cernobbio, Villa d'Este is renowned for its opulent interiors, breathtaking gardens, and celebrity guests. It's one of the finest examples of Renaissance architecture and is frequently ranked as one of the best hotels in the world. Even if you're not staying there, you can explore its exquisite gardens, which offer stunning views of the lake. Another villa worth mentioning is Villa Olmo, located right in Como. This neoclassical masterpiece was built in the late 18th century and has hosted many notable guests, including Napoleon and Garibaldi. The villa is surrounded by beautiful gardens and is often used for exhibitions and cultural events. Its majestic facade and lakeside setting make it a perfect spot for a peaceful afternoon walk. Now let's head north to one of the most iconic towns on the lake, Bellagio. Often referred to as the Pearl of Lake Como, Bellagio is famed for its stunning location at the point where the lake splits into two branches. As you approach Bellagio by ferry, you'll be greeted by the sight of pastel-colored buildings perched on the hillside, with narrow cobblestone streets winding their way up through the town. One of the best things to do in Bellagio is simply to get lost in its streets. Everywhere you turn, you'll find charming boutiques, art galleries, and cafes where you can enjoy a traditional Italian coffee or a glass of wine. Bellagio also boasts some of the best views of Lake Como, so be sure to take a stroll along the waterfront promenade. One of the highlights of Bellagio is Villa Melzi, an elegant villa built in the early 19th century. While the villa itself isn't open to the public, its extensive gardens are, and they're absolutely worth a visit. The gardens of Villa Melzi are a masterpiece of landscape design, with beautiful terraces, sculptures, and exotic plants from all over the world. Walking through these gardens feels like stepping into a painting, with the stunning blue waters of Lake Como as your backdrop. Another villa in Bellagio worth visiting is Villa Serbelloni, a luxurious estate that is now a prestigious hotel. Owned by the Rockefeller Foundation, the villa's gardens are open to the public, offering panoramic views of the lake and surrounding mountains. The gardens are filled with olive trees, cypresses, and flowering plants, making them a peaceful retreat from the bustling town. Next, we head to Varenna, a quieter and equally charming town on the eastern shore of the lake. Varenna is often described as one of the most romantic towns on Lake Como, and it's easy to see why. With its colorful buildings, peaceful waterfront, and laid-back vibe, Varenna is a place to relax and take in the beauty of the lake without the crowds. One of the most beautiful spots in Varenna is the Villa Monastero, a former convent that has been transformed into a museum and conference center. The villa's gardens stretch for almost a mile along the lake's edge and are filled with cypresses, palms, and statues. The views from the gardens are simply breathtaking, and it's a perfect place to spend a quiet afternoon. Another highlight in Varenna is Castello di Vezio, an ancient castle located on a hill above the town. The castle dates back to the 11th century and offers some of the most stunning views of Lake Como you'll find. From here, you can see across the lake to Bellagio and beyond, making it a photographer's dream. The castle also has falconry shows during the summer, adding a unique experience to your visit. After exploring Varenna, we can't leave Lake Como without mentioning Villa Carlotta, located in Tremezzo. just a short ferry ride from Bellagio. Villa Carlotta is one of the most famous villas on Lake Como, known for its stunning gardens and art collection. The villa was built in the 17th century and is a masterpiece of Italian Baroque architecture. Its gardens are filled with rare plants, fountains, and sculptures, making it one of the most impressive garden estates in Italy. Inside Villa Carlotta, you'll find works of art by famous Italian artists like Canova and Hayez. The villa's collection includes sculptures, paintings, and decorative arts from the Renaissance and Neoclassical periods. But even if you're not an art enthusiast, the views from the villa's terraces are worth the visit alone. Lake Como is also known for its incredible food, and no trip here would be complete without indulging in some of the local cuisine. The region is famous for its fresh fish from the lake, risotto, polenta, and of course, delicious Italian wines. If you're planning a trip to Italy, Lake Como should definitely be on your list. And if you've already been, let me know in the comments what your favorite spots are. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel inspiration.